Ikke ta ned det nå.
Ja, men den är alldeles för varm. Du ser att den håller, alltså, du kommer ju bränna.
Nej, men smöret, det ska ju vara sån, det ska sitta det.
Yes, I love that description. I'm gonna steal it. Fun, easy. He comes really well prepared, but he's still very open. So we have this great collaborative, playful relationship. And he knows how to shoot action, and he knows how to shoot violence. And it never falls into him wanting me as a female to be sexy or to fight like beautiful. Like he wants it real and raw. And I just love working with him. We have this, we don't talk a lot, we just do. And when he called me in like August 20, crazy, just a year ago. He was like, Nooms, I got the script, do you want to read it? It's crazy. I was like, yeah. And a week later, I was like, I'm doing it. And then we started shooting like 6 weeks later. So he's like, he can work really, he's quite similar to me, you know, he's very determined and still very open. So we're good match. Wow, yeah, I mean, I'm very inspired by, I watch films all the time, and I would say that I'm, you know, both men and females, and everything from like, you know, Frances McDormand I've been watching for years. I think she's just brilliant, and Tilda Swinton and Rossi De Palma is one of my favorites, and you know, and Javier Bardem, you know, it's like, and I can identify as much with the male actors I do with females. I don't specifically watch females, but I think I grew up watching really hardcore, brutal films like, you know, Natural Born Killers and like Romper Stomper and you know, really kind of wild films. And I feel like The Trip has some element of that, and then Home Alone. Yes, because it's my nightmares. It's my inner world, you know. I had really crazy dreams my whole childhood, and they were always like in the horror field. So it feels like being home a bit. But I feel also, you know, there's a lot of films today that are, I love that genre because it's quite free. It's not, you know, it's like, you know, Lamb is sort of like a soft horror or like drama horror. And this film, I mean, The Trip is just mad. It's just a crazy weekend of extreme events. And I love that this festival embraced both those films, that they fit in this kind of genre. So it's a great honor to be here. If you've had ever a problem with your partner, you're gonna enjoy it. I mean, I think everyone can relate to it somehow. It's a couple that they hate each other so much, and they both plan to kill each other during this weekend trip to the summer house. And then they have like this, like 3 strangers that kind of surprises them, and everything takes a different turn, and they kind of have to collaborate to survive. So it's almost like the deepest and most complex therapy session. But it balances on the border of like extreme violence, but also there's a humanity to it, I would say, the whole time. So you never really lose the characters. You know, my best critic is my son, and he loved it. So it's the first film in many years that he was like, this is dope. one way, because I mean, the incredible thing with Netflix is that you can reach people all over the world simultaneously, and it's democratic. You know, it's like everyone can watch it. You don't need to be like, you know, you can go home and watch it at someone's house if you don't. It's not just for the rich people, and I feel like sometimes cinema tickets in some countries are so expensive. So I love the reach, and I love the wave and the shock waves that Netflix can create or other platforms. What I do want to push for, and what Netflix are doing more and more, is to have it in festivals, to have a film in festivals and have theatrical release as well. So you can do both, because I do love watching films on the big screen. But I have a beautiful relationship with Netflix, and I've done several things with them. And I love the individuals I know there, and I work really well with them. So I think it comes down to taste, and I'm very lucky because I work with people that have similar taste as me, and then it's a good match. Ooh. I will take that crown with honor. No, I mean, that she was definitely one of my role models when I grew up, and because she was so pure and raw and so strong, and you could feel when Sigourney was in front of the camera that she didn't pose, that she was just her, and that was so liberating. So I'm hoping, I mean, that is what that's the place I'm working from. When I'm filming, I never think about what I look like. I never do anything to look a certain way. I just do what I need, what's right, you know.
Vad skulle du mena till?
Hammeren? Skulle fikse taket. Eller de takegreiene.